Alrighty, guys. We are starting a new adventure today. Yes, Stardew. Oh, wait. Hmm. I was looking to see what somebody was playing. Yes, well, kinda. It's kinda like Harvest Moon in a way. Then again, I don't think you played Harvest Moon either. Educate my lord. You'll see in a second. I'm posting to Twitter. Yep. Nope. Can't have that. That's way too fucking quiet. Alright. So. Hold on. Let me just prove to you. Hold on. Oh, my games aren't here. That's a lie. I had games. Well, there goes my, like, 100+ hour farm. I have like 400 hours in Stardew. Game's not that loud. Okay, let's see, you have 7 regular farms, and the one at the bottom with the 4 corners is you have a little bit of everything. You get to create your character, year 2 we'll start on friendships and getting married. Yes. You can choose whatever form you like. So when you name your favorite thing, when you get your energy upgrades, they're little purple stars. It goes with what you put here. I spelled gaming wrong. I always do the gray and white cat because that is the color of my cat in real life. The shithead she may be. But you can also change eye color. Change your hair color. Also change the color of your pants. So you have standard, which is your standard layout. You have a lot of space to grow and have animals. Riverland is better if you're trying to do a fishing completion first. Woodland has a bunch of trees and stuff, so you always have building materials. Hilltop, you have a little mining area that you can always find minables on. Wilderness is at night monsters spawn, which makes it harder. Four Corners is the one I was telling you about, that you have a little bit of everything. You have a little bit of like the forage, you have a little bit of the mining, a little bit of the fishing, and then a little bit of the normal. I never play Four Corners. Beach is good for if you're trying to complete the beach items. They spawn on your farm, but there's hardly any room. And then we're going to be doing the Meadowlands. It's the newest farm that came out with the final update for Stardew. This one you spawn in with, yes, each one has their own pros and cons. This one you automatically spawn with your chicken coop done, and you come in with 2 chickens. That is the one we're doing. I did not skip this cutscene, like the opening intro, so you could see what we're doing. connections with other people and nature, so I dropped everything and moved to a place I truly belong. I even closed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Shrouded Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's a perfect place to start your new life. This is my most precious gift of all, and now it is yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Okay. Yes, if Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? So basically, your grandpa knew this would happen. So he leaves you his farm. Hi, Panic, how are you? I am good. I'm playing a more relaxing game than Apex. Decided to go in a cozy sense. So Robin is your carpenter in the game. For those of you who never played Stardew, she's the one that you go to for your house upgrades, your animal up, your coop and barn upgrades. They did the final update back in, I want to say, March. But I had a 100-hour farm already, but for stream, I decided to start a new one to basically 100% it with everybody. Robin's gonna show me where the farm is. Lots of work to be done, starting out. So with any farming simulator game, this Harvest Moon, I always take the first season or so to try to get the farm cleaned up. This one doesn't have a lot of room for crop growth, but it has a lot of room for animals, which are your bigger money makers. No, this is Lewis, this is the mayor. Him and Marnie, one of the NPCs you meet later, they have a thing going on. They don't want nobody. He is old. I believe he's 60s? I think he's like 65. Oh, so it looks so bougie. But yeah, usually I'll take the first season, because every season is 28 days. I usually take the first season and clean up the farm, because summer is when you get the better crops anyways. Well, come to think of it, it didn't ask me when my birthday was. But so everybody in this game has like nitpicky attributes to them. Lewis acts like the village is broke, but yet he has a solid ghost statue of himself. can find it later on. And you can put it in the middle of the village and he'll send you money to not touch it again. There's either 18 or 26 people to meet. And that's also what I do the first couple of days. I go around meeting everybody. So if you start a normal farm, when you open this box, you will get parsnip seeds. But if you do the animal farm like we did, you get the hay. Getting started. These challenges are going to be different if you play a different farm. So if you play on one of the normal farms, it's harvest 15 parsnips. Introduction. Oh, this is 28 people. You meet 28 NPCs. You can be male or female in this game. You can make it how you want. And there are bachelors and bachelorettes that you can woo, swoon, whatever you want to say. And you can get married in this game and have children. Which is also a part of what your grandfather wants for you. Alright, let me go in here. So, auto run. Not using controller style menus, I hate that. And then you can lock your toolbar. You can lock it at the bottom, or you can lock it at the top of the screen. Mine's always on the bottom. Definitely kind of cut this down a bit, because I'm sure it is loud. And then you always run. Okay, so in your menu, you have your backpack, which you can buy the upgrades to later. You can have 2 rings. Your rings and your boots will always give you boosts for when you're in the mines or whatever. Right here, it tells you your farm name, how much you've made so far, where you're at in the timeline, and your funds. Each one of your upgrades has 10 levels, and each one of these bigger blocks give you an advantage. So your crops cost more when you ship them, or they are always, with the foraging, when you forage something, they're always of purple quality, which is the highest quality you can get. This happens to unlock when you get the community center open. Yes. When I bought it, it was $15. It's not that expensive at all, and all of the DLC and upgrade and all of the DLC is already available. This purple bar is your mastery level. You don't get this until all of these are level 10. So once all of your things are level 10, you'll get mastery. And then there's some other stuff that you unlock throughout the game. These are your NPCs. Some of them are easier to get along with, some of them are not. Like, Sebastian is one of the harder ones. Along with, can't remember your name. Gotta figure out who you are. You have a map. Up here is your hot springs, but you can't get there yet. Robin is here. Mine is here. This is the combat guild right here. There's another mine here, and there's a mine in the desert. You just can't see it. This is the... It has a name. But we'll talk about Jojo Mart and the community center when we get there. The wizard lives here. Over here in this far corner is where they hold festivals. Looks like a cookie. It does look like a cookie. Um, you can go there for like mining purposes, but I can't remember what they're called. Down here is your fisher. No, the forge is here with the blacksmith. Um, it's where you go to like mine. It's not a mine, but it's a I'm gonna have to can look this up now because now it's gonna bug me. I will figure it out eventually. The quarry. We will figure this out. It's a quarry. But you don't get that till later when you unlock the mine carts. The mine carts are basically shortcuts from the bus stop to the quarry to the mine and then to the by the blacksmith. You have Marnie's Ranch where you buy your animals. Leah is another one of the marriage candidates that you get later. This little shack down here, a little mouse moves into it, and he sells accessories. So he sells hats and uh, like different head pieces that you can wear. I usually wear mouse ears when he opens up. I usually have mouse ears on. Oh, it's Elliot. He's the one that I couldn't name. He's a bachelor. Um, these are just a family that lives here. Right here is the clinic and the general store. Saloon. Everybody in the village on Friday meets up there. So if you're trying to gift give and make friends, Friday is the best time to find people. And then you have your museum and library, blacksmith, and Jojo Mart. Jojo Mart is what you used to work for when you moved out here. And they have an option to where you can buy their membership and you can pay them money. But I never go the Jojo Mart route only because I like keeping the village in its authenticity and in its authentic state. So I always choose to do the community center rather than pay the corporation. Once you finish the community center, Jojo Mart leaves and it becomes a movie theater. And then this little spot right here, there's a bookseller that comes and you can buy books from later on. And then this is your crafting screen. You'll have a... Okay, and the thing about it is every NPC has a favorite movie. So if you're trying to win friendships, you can take the NPCs to the movies. You can buy them snacks. But it's fun if you take them to a movie they don't like. They throw a hissy fit. Why? Okay, listen. I did not name these animals. This is how they came named. I actually might keep that because I usually name my animals after food anyways. But with this farm, you start with your chicken coop and 2 chickens. Apparently they decided to name mine Salt and Pepper. This is your special items, so these you'll get as you progress through the game. These are all books, from here to here. Books. You can either buy them or you can find them. And then these 5 right here are... I usually name them Tender and Nuggy. I usually name my animals after, like, food that they can be turned into. As as demonic and demented as it sounds, that's what they usually get. In my 100-hour farm, all of my pigs were rib, bacon, porky. But these 5 right here are when you master these. So you'll get a green star here when you master something. This is the fun part. I had this completed already, but here we are. These are your shipping list. To do 100% completion, you have to have all of the villagers have to be your friends with almost max hearts. All of your shipping lifts have to be done. You have to craft one of everything. You have to complete this. You have to complete this down here. You have to have the community center completed. The most time consuming of these is probably the artifacts. The artifacts you get from digging in the mine, but you also can fish them out of the treasure chest that you get later. And you can also dig them up in the little, like, worm spots that you find. Minerals you find in the mines. These ones aren't so bad. Recipes. You have to, for one of the achievements, you have to cook every recipe in the game. Some you find, some you get from watching, the cooking channel on Sundays. It's Wednesdays and Sundays. And they always give you 2 different recipes. But if you miss one, they start repeating later on in the game. So, like, if you miss one, you can watch it and eventually catch whichever one you missed. And then this is just a spot for your letters, and whatever people send you in the mail. I might actually rename the chickens, I don't know. Don't judge me. How always will be. Oh yeah, I forgot, I don't have a silo. So, on sunny days, you can let the animals out. And they'll come out and they'll eat the grass. And then they won't eat the food that you put in there. Always clean up for the chickens. No, you can't kill the animals either. So the only way your animals can die is if you leave them out and they get attacked during the night, which I've never had happen because I never leave my animals out. I'm a good animal owner. Okay, so, this way. So, but yeah, the first season or so, I usually work on cleaning up the farm, going around and collecting things. Let's see, where is it? Is it up here? I haven't played this farm often, so. So these right here are little warp tokens you get later on. So if you have until 2 a.m. to make it home and be in bed before it catches you. If you get in bed in time, you're fine. If you get caught outside, you're found by, what is his name? Hold on. He's a little homeless character, and he brings you home. It's not that it's death, but it's important that you make it home before 2 o'clock. But later on, you have access to those warp tokens. And the warp tokens will bring you instantly to wherever those look. See, because there's one here too. They'll bring you instantly to these. And it just makes traveling easier. Come right here. Linus, he's the one that finds you if you pass out at 2 a.m. outside. Yeah. This one. If you collapse in the mine, the doctor finds you. Or you're taken to the doctor rather than going home. Maru, Demetrius, Sebastian and Robin all live here. This is the carpenter shop. This is Demetrius. And then if you go down here, this is where Sebastian lives. He's a hermit. He never comes out of his room until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You cannot access people's bedrooms until you're better friends with them. So. But from the carpenter shop, if you run down that little path, this is the community center. You don't get access to it until the 5th day. But everything is connected. So there's no like hard travel to do. This is Pierre's in the clinic. No wait. Hold on. I'm trying to talk to y'all. Thank you. Okay, so right here, this is your springtime calendar. It shows you birthdays, when the bookseller's in town, when your festivals are. These right here are fishing derbies. They last 3 days, and if you fish the amount that they want you to, you get prizes. She is, you can marry her, you can marry her, you can marry him. But usually the booksellers once to twice a season, and then there's usually 2 to 3 festivals a season. I usually marry Shane because he's the drunken asshole in the game, but we might do something different for the playthrough. And in this game, you can have LGBT, you can have same-sex relationships. And then if you go to have children, it just asks you if you want to adopt. So, in spring, this one, the potatoes and the parsnips are the easier ones to grow, but the cauliflower and the bean starters are your more expensive ones to grow. They pay you more money. Now, to do the bundles, you have to grow crops. I'm not telling you not to grow crops the first season, because then you won't complete it in the first year. So, what I will do is, and it tells you, so like parsnips, these take 4 days. So these are your fastest growers. Potatoes are second. Your beans are third, and then cauliflower is fourth in grow time. But beans regrow. So if you plant like 2 bean plants, you can consistently harvest those. But I have no space. So I'm gonna go home. I should be able to do it before he closes. If you check right here, most of them have a little sign. It'll tell you when they're closed, and then they're always open from, I believe it's either 8 or 9 to 5. Then there's a help wanted. You'll get, the NPCs will want stuff from you, and they'll pay you for it. And they usually give you a day or 2 to complete. Later in the game, this is Lewis's house. But later in the game, you'll get a billboard right here, and it's better challenges, like better things that people want from you. But it also gives you better rewards. Let's see if I can find a statue. Hold on. Let's see if it's here. No, not yet. Okay. So his statue's not here yet, I don't think. Yeah, no. Okay. It's not here yet. I was trying to see if I could steal his statue already. You can also dig in trash cans. When you dig in trash cans, you can find full-blown meals. You can find garbage. You can actually get a trash can lid hat. Basically, yeah. I never carry my building materials with me. Actually, I think everything closes at 4. I might miss Pierre. Um, when you finish the community center and you get rid of Joja Mart. Oh no, he's still there. Cool. But I'll show you Joja Mart because they're always open. You can always get in there. This is Pam. She is Penny's mom, and she is also the village drunk. But this is Joja Mart. Sam and Shane work here. When you can buy the same seeds you can buy at Pierre's, but if you notice, they're more expensive. So if you buy from here, you're paying more money. This is another reason why I don't like keeping Joja around, is because they're hella expensive. If you talk to him, when the community center opens and you talk to him, you can buy the Joja membership, which basically makes the community center challenges obsolete. You don't have to do those. But you also screw over some of the villagers because Pierre has no reason to stay open if Joja's here. So you basically take away his business as well. At 5 o'clock, if your doors are open on your coop and your barn, your animals will automatically put themselves away. Where's the other one of you? Alright, hold up. Where are you at? Did I just miss you? Oh. You blend in with the hay on the floor. Okay. So we'll go this way real quick. This is your greenhouse. Let's see if I can get over here. Yep, this is your greenhouse. You get it by completing a bundle in the community center. The bus repair, the minecart repair, access to the greenhouse, being able to mine like sift sparkly things in the water, and something else gets opened when you complete the thing. I don't remember what Grandpa's shrine is on this farm. I know there's a bridge. Okay, so you can cut normal trees down, but these you have to upgrade your axe for. You can't cut the hardwood yet. Oh, here's the bridge. But we can't get over there. Did you get an ad? I need to plant those tomorrow. This is where your animal goes when you get your animal. And then up here, yeah, it's getting dark. It's 8 o'clock. And then this right here, this little platform of stone, whenever you marry whoever you decide to marry, um, that's where their little section goes. Actually, I didn't tell you to take the lantern. So it's gonna be sunny tomorrow. So if you visit the fortune teller, especially when you're trying to, what's the word? Like, complete your mining stuff, the fortune teller will tell you when it's a good day to go digging. So, right here, the spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Luck will not be on your side. Meaning, you will not find anything good today. Not a thing. Put the lantern back, thank you. This, you can actually buy clothes and put them away. So you can constantly always change your outfit. Go to bed. And you don't have to worry about saving, like you do with like a Harvest Moon game, because every time you go to bed in this game, it automatically saves for you. We have mail. Okay. No. That was Harvest Moon. That's Harvest Moon. You saw me giving eggs to girls that I was trying to marry. But you'll get advertisements. You'll get, the mayor will send you a letter once you start doing good. He'll send you like 500 gold telling you you're doing a good job and that your community fund payout is 500 gold. Okay, so Willie is the fisherman. He's basically telling me to come see him so that he can give me my fishing pole. He wants to give me my fishing pole so that I can start fishing. Later on, when you get the billboard that I was talking about, one of your challenges is you have to catch a certain amount of a certain fish because they're overpopulated. But we have to go and see Willie today at some point. Before 5. Maybe we'll visit Tender and Nuggy. See, they didn't eat their hay that I put in here because they went outside. The only time they'll eat their hay that's in there is if you didn't feed them or you didn't let them out. Until he is open, we'll work on the farm a little bit. We will work on the farm. Once I'm able to get over to that ladder, you'll see what I mean. Grandpa leaves you a note basically saying that he gives you until the start of your 4th year? And then there's 4 candles. When you get all 4 candles lit, is when you know that you've completed Grandpa's quest line. And then that's when you get to work on just 100%ing the game. Come here. Okay. Geodes, you can take to the blacksmith and he'll crack it open. You can find minerals. You can find ores that you need to smith with. You can find just clay and dirt. It just depends. We can start heading to the beach. Some NPCs are harder to meet than others. Like I said, Friday, when everybody's at the bar, is usually, yes, Stardew Beach. You go in the sewer later, and you meet Clovis, who's a weird little guy that just lives in the sewers, where he just chooses to live because people outcast him. This is Willie. So he buys himself a new fishing rod and gives you the old one. And then each person you can go to, so Pierre, Willie, the blacksmith, any one of them, they buy certain things from you. So like Willie will buy like fish, he buys these too. I'm not 100% on this though. We'll find out. But he also has a boat that you can fix that you get to go to another island. Yeah, okay, so he buys these too. But if you sell them to the shop, it does not count for your shipping list. But you can buy specialized bait, so you can put it on, oh, they don't have it yet. The fishing poles you get later as you advance your fishing level, you can add bait to. And you can add lures to. The fish smoker right here. You can catch the jellies in the rivers, the oceans, and in the caves. And when you smoke a fish, it gives it more money. But this door right here leads to the boat that you can fix. But you can't fix it yet because he hasn't shown it to you. Go out the door. This is something new they added. You can go over here. And you can eventually upgrade what your bobber looks like. You can also have Robin open up a shortcut right here. This shortcut will lead you over to where Marnie's farm is, but you'll be down at Leah's house when you go through. Jazz. Emily. Each character has their own likes and dislikes. Literally half the valley you can buy beer from the saloon and give it to them and they're happy. But this is where that shortcut comes out when you open it. Let's see if there's any harvestables out here. Ah, there is. Okay. This is one of your bundle items. Oh. The spring onions sometimes can be, not all the time. Boy, potato. George, one of the NPCs you meet. Are you an old man in a wheelchair? Yeah. One of the NPCs you meet, you find leeks in the wild, and he likes the leeks. That's one of his favorite items. So basically, you can give him leeks and be friends that way. This right here leads up to your farm. As much of a mess that it is, but... But I don't have bundles open yet, so... You misspell it right! Okay, listen, it's the white spelling of it. The Hispanic spelling. Oh, there he is. There's George. He is the grumpy old man, get off my lawn character. Until you start befriending him, and then he gets better. But he is the character that you can give the wild leeks to when you find them, and befriend him. He's one of the few that takes the wild items, and will actually enjoy them if you give them as gifts. I quit getting stuck on things. Wait. Where did you come from? Animals running through trees, like if you scare a squirrel up a tree, sometimes it'll knock the seeds for that tree out. You get a crafting thing where you use this, pine cones, and oak seeds, and you can make a field snack that revives your energy and health. Huh, what? Bruh. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Hold on. I promise this is not a... I have to remember to set... Hold on. Already did. I already went and did the fishing pole. No, because what I had originally done is I was switching my go live status, so it was matching whatever game I was playing. So it was like when I went live, it says joining stars and fighting zombies. So now, because I need one, like I have one for strictly Apex, I need to have one that's generalized. So now my go live is come join the theming brotherhood. I gotta go see Pierre before 5. I need a pack of potato seeds. I'm a potato. Potato seeds. I threw my potato seeds away because there was a nope. Here, if you move from behind that counter, I'm gonna beat your ass. Yes, that was a tree. Or a squirrel in a tree. So the women of the village get together and exercise in the back of the supermarket. There's wild animals in the game. You just can't really interact with them. So we have 3 of the 4 planted. Because I had to throw my potato seeds away because I needed space in my backpack. Community center within the first year or at the very, very start of the second year. Lock the chickies in. Yeah, they're both in there. Okay. Gotta go make sure Tender and Nuggy are tucked away. And yes, I may grind this off stream. And get us a bit further. And get us some more stuff. But the 100% starts after you do the community center. Like, that's when you start the full push. Okay, so I leveled up my foraging. So my axe is better. The trees will drop seeds now. The field snack I can now make, and then the wild seeds. Wild seeds, if you have all 4 of the spring, or all 3 of the spring. I think there's 4. Dandelion, the other one, horseradish, and like, yeah, there's 4. You can craft them, and then you can plant the seeds, and then you can grow the wild harvest things that you can get. Oh, it's raining today. It's gonna be sunny tomorrow. Luck is not on my side today. The spirits are annoyed. Okay, so these are the worm spots that I was talking about. When you harvest these, you can harvest artifacts. I've never gotten gems out of these. Artifacts, dirt, or coal. This one gave me coal. Hey! We got eggs. Build a silo. Reach farming 1 to craft a scarecrow. And then you get money for doing challenges as well. But because we don't have an upgraded coop yet, we don't have an incubator. They don't have a magnet ring. Alright. So in a couple days, we'll be able to do the introduction to the community center. And that's when you can start doing your grind. You can start before then, but you don't really know what's going to be in your bundles if you do the randomizer, so... It's easier if you just kind of wait it out. I'm gonna beat you. I already explained what this was. See, this is why even like Billy gets bullied because he don't listen. Bacon literally is laying right behind me and didn't listen to when I explained what that was. This is the greenhouse. Guys, I swear. Him and Billy are gonna make me fucking lose it. I think we'll go to bed early today. There's not really much you can do when it rains. Alright, we will pick Stardew up Wednesday. Yeah, we'll pick Stardew up Wednesday. If you come back and I'm a little bit further in, that's probably because I grinded a little bit off stream. But my internet's been shoddy today, so I don't want to push my luck. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. And we'll be back on Wednesday with Stardew. Bye, stream.